Can you hear me, Chuck? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he can read you too.
Okay. Chuck's talk is going to be a hard one to follow. Chuck and my dad served in the same squadron at Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941. But they didn't know each other. They were with different flight crews. And my dad was a pilot, and Chuck was an enlisted man that was a sheet metal and a mechanic, right?
Yeah.
Sheet metal and mechanic. And my dad saw the first bomb drop on Chuck's hangar. And Chuck has told the story before about he was upstairs typing a letter home to his mother, right?
Your father flew those airplanes.
He did.
But we kept them flyable.
You're damn right you did. Anyway, Chuck was upstairs in the hangar typing a letter home to his parents. I think you said it was your mother, but I can't remember. But my dad was at Hospital Point, which is on the Hickam side of the channel, and he saw an airplane flying, skimming the ocean real low, and he looked at a friend that was sitting with him. My dad was waiting for a launch to take him over to his hangar because he was supposed to make sure the Coke machines were filled up in the hangar that morning. That was his job for that morning. And he saw the plane skimming the water, and he looked at a friend next to him, and he said, "That guy's flying kind of low. He should be flying at 45-degree angle and dropping those sandbags on the ships, on Battleship Row, or paint markers, or whatever those markers were." And that plane went right over his head, went right towards the hangar where my dad was waiting to go in the launch. And he saw a little black thing come out from under the wing. And he said, "That guy's in trouble. He should be dropping that sandbag on the ships, not the hangar." And then the hangar disappeared. and he said, "That guy's in a lot of trouble now." And that was the bomb that knocked Chuck out of his chair when he was typing that letter home to his mom. That was the bomb, the first bomb dropped on Pearl Harbor. And anyway, the launch finally picked my dad up, and he went over to Ford Island during a break in the two attacks. And Chuck was in a blister of his PBY that couldn't fly, shooting machine guns at the Japanese Zeros. And my dad got over there, and he got a machine gun, and he was doing the same thing Chuck was doing in the blister of his airplane. And I asked my dad, he passed away in 2015, but I asked him years ago, did he ever hit any Japanese planes? And he said, "I don't think so, but I saw some smoke trailing from some of them." And the ones he saw smoke trailing from were Chuck's bullseyes, I guess you'd call them. They're the ones Chuck brought down. So anyway, I probably went over 3 minutes, but I had to share that story.